Morning, gang. Right, we're not starting at the unit this morning, but instead we're starting at home. Got a busy day ahead of us because, as you can tell, I've been busy on Whatnot the past 2 days, selling coins and some notes. So on Saturday we ran our first show, which was the banker show, where we made £571 in sales, which you can see here. Then we run another show on Sunday morning, which was a bunch of notes, where we made £45 in sales. And then on the same day, a few hours later, I sold some silver coinage as well, where we made £321.50 in sales. So that leaves us with an overall sales value of £937.50 within 2 days. So not bad at all, but a lot to pack. And we also had a decent amount of orders coming in on Vinted and eBay. My eBay is looking a bit better again, so happy days on that front. So let's get cracking. Right, coin orders from this weekend are all parceled up. As you can tell, there's absolutely loads of parcels. I have to scan them all later. I'm gonna head to the unit now, grab our orders, and on the way back I have to stop at the auction house. It's a local one, just grab a couple bits. It's nothing exciting, but I still have to pick them up. So let's get that sorted. Right, let's pick some orders then. First up, we got this vintage Kodak Retina camera. That went for £47.82. A telescope, and I had it for absolute ages. I'm glad it's gone. That went for £6.45. A 1988 Star Trek pin badge. That went for £12.99. In here we got a 19th century plaque, and it's made out of lead, and it's of Napoleon III. That went for £60.87. An 1839 3p. It's sterling silver, and it's got a low mintage on it. That's why it went for £42.60. A small copper jug for £4.11. A Chuck Norris VHS for £2.99. A Ronson table lighter for £4.99. Some Clover ear studs for £14.99. A GXL sign for £8.32. A Brexit pin badge for £2.99. A Cotswold farm patch for £2.99. A Medical Corps cap badge for £6.45. A Vintage Muppets pin badge for £4. A bundle of old VHS for £9.46. In here we got a bundle of brass ashtrays. They went for £4.99, a vintage United Nations patch for £4, and last but not least, a wooden loft spoon for £4. Right, that's all the orders picked. Let's head to that local auction house quickly and pick up the few bits that we got. Right, time for one of the most annoying and satisfying tasks of the day, which is basically scanning Whatnot parcels. And as you can tell, the Whatnot scanner never works properly. So what I usually do is I cover the camera up so it's blacked out like this. Then the little button should appear in a second, boom. And now you don't have to scan it and can just take a picture of it instead. Select the customer, and that's it. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm a dickhead because I forgot to film at the auction house earlier when I picked up the couple of bits. I've got them in the car, so I'm gonna get all these parcels done quickly, drop them off at the post office, and then I'll show you what we got. Alright, that's all done. Time to drop them off, and then I'll show you the auction bits. Let's have a look what we got then. So these are the bits that I mentioned I picked up from the auction house earlier. We didn't spend a lot. Altogether we spent £28 on the hammer, and then including the fees it is £35 that we spent. So first up we got a bunch of knives and daggers and stuff. This is probably the most interesting one. I would say it might be Indian, might be Turkish. I'm not too sure. Not too sure on the age either, but that's probably the most interesting one. And then we just got a bunch of pocket knives and pen knives, mother of pearl ones. That's probably just a letter opener. Same for that one, just a letter opener. But we didn't pay a lot. I think it was 5 quid, and then plus the fees, leaving us with 7 quid that we paid or something. Next up, we got a big onyx lamp base. Not sure on the age. It's made in Italy. Obviously, it's untested. It needs rewiring. But once I clean that, there's probably some profit in there for me. I think I paid £8 for that plus the fees. Call it a tenner. Probably turn that into what, 25 or something like that. Nothing special. And then next up we got some ornaments and figurines. I was not interested in the dog, not interested in the owl, definitely not interested in that little bear. The elephant was alright because he's a wooden elephant and still has his ivory tusks in there, so there should be some money in that one. And was not interested in that cat. But the real reason why I bought that lot are basically these little cat figurines. These are Devon Zenstone ones. They range in price. They're all over the place. I've seen someone sell 12 of them as a bundle for 100 quid. I've seen people sell one individually for £14, £8, £7. As I said, they're all over the place. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. Either I'm going to turn them into a bundle or break them up and sell them individually. But yeah, we only paid £15 for the whole lot. So there's definitely some money in there for us and something for the Vinted algorithm. So yeah, and that's already it. Not a lot. God. Right, I just had another delivery and that should be more coins. That is a new supplier. So I'm not sure what their packaging is like, not sure what the quality is like, but I spent quite a bit with them. So let's have a look what we got. Loads of tokens. They don't smell amazing. Whoever been packing them up or whoever's collection this is, definitely been a smoker. Let's move that out of the way. Alright, old copper coins. What else do we have? Farthing. So these are mainly copper coins. 1806 halfpenny. 1806 penny. Ooh, not bad condition. Copper halfpenny 1694. What's the condition like though? It's not great, but it's not the worst. That one is in sick condition. Doesn't look real though, because it only looks plated. Yeah, that's not a real one. I was gonna say the condition is too nice for that, but that's what you get with coins. You get your fair amount of fake ones. That one looks legit though. That's an old farthing. What do we have in here? Just old copper coins. I'm gonna sort through them later. That is a mixed lot. So we got some old Italian ones. Ooh, that Irish one looks shiny. Even the Italian one. Actually, is this French? Yeah, that's a French one. They're looking decent nick. 1951. That's a dime, so that's silver. We take that. Then we got a huge lot of more copper. I'm gonna sort through them again. A lot of them, unless they're super old, I use for giveaways and whatnot. So unless there's something crazy in there or error coins or something, they're gonna be my giveies, or some of them at least. And in here we got a bunch of old tokens. They're decent quality ones, so there's definitely some decent profit in it. Decent condition as well. Got Churchill on it. Queen Victoria, yeah, they're nice. I'm happy with them. Then in here we got silver by the look of it. Yeah, that's a whole lot of old English silver. I can see a few Dutch ones in there as well. But yeah, most of them are going to be 50%, or the Dutch ones are going to be like 40% and stuff like that. So that's that bag. This lot should be all sterling silver, so these are oldies. That one is in nice nick. That is 1888, that's a shilling. To me it looks like some of them have been cleaned before. Ooh, that one is a beauty on that side. That one is an oldie. That's George III. What year is that? 1819, so not bad. That one is a nice nick as well. Look at the thick neck on him. That one is 1818, so there's some decent years in there. So definitely some money in that one. What do we have in here? Ooh, Barak. We got Barak in the box. What else? First day covers. With certificates. I'm gonna have a look through them if there's any gems in there, but that should be pretty average stuff in here. Nothing out of the norm. Ooh, that one's pretty. Never seen that one before. That one's not bad. It's good looking, nice size. Ooh, some banknotes as well. British ones, they do well. But it stinks of ciggies in there. Horrible. And this is probably one of the most expensive lots that I bought of him. So in here we've got high quality tokens, so they're not going to go for a quid and stuff. Yeah, there's some interesting bits in here. Random, but I like random, to be fair. Anything that is different obviously brings money. A lot of American ones in there, mostly American I'd say. Los Angeles, Pittsburgh, Alabama. So that is always good. If you get foreign tokens, they obviously do a little better than the British ones because they're harder to get in the UK. So happy with that lot. Then we've got another lot of tokens, and these should be a mix of world tokens and British tokens. So you got Paris from 1870. These are newer ones. Napoleon Waterloo 2006, 1970s, German ones in there, lots of German ones actually, and then a few more American ones in there as well. But I'm glad they're already in their case, they already got writing on it, so I don't have to do crazy research on every single one. It gives me an idea of what I got. And then another lot of tokens. I think I paid 60 quid or something for this one. It's basically the same kind of stuff. Bunch of higher quality tokens in here. I think there was like around 100 in that one, something like that. And then the last bits that I bought of him, it's actually not coins, it's just collectibles, because I was buying from them already, so may as well make it worth my postage. Just random old little bits. Oh, there's a few coins in there. You get cap badges, military bits in there. What else do we have in here? Coronation cufflinks or something. Oh, that one is rolled gold. So it's only been rolled in gold. It's not actually 9 carat full gold. But people still like it. What's that? Relic. Never heard of it. Probably rubbish. Dennis the Menace pin badges. Good for givvies and that. There's more coins in here. Cap badges. An old picture frame or something. They're actually very popular, you know. If you look on Vinted, whenever I put an old picture frame like this small on there, they fly. They go so quick. You get at least a tenner for them. But yeah, they're very popular. A trench lighter or something. Royal Air Force. Trench lighter, I would guess. Interesting. Trench lighter. There's a lot of money in trench lighters, if they're in decent nick. But most of them need servicing anyway. But yeah, that's already it. For the collectibles, I hardly paid anything, so I'm gonna make money off them no matter what. The coins, I need to do a lot of sorting, but from what I've seen, there's some decent money in there. So I'm gonna sort that another day. I'm not gonna bore you with all the coins all the time. Let's do some auction hunting and see what else we can snipe today.
£5 a bid so far. Is there 6 more? Anybody else? You're all done.
Here's £20 a bid then on the net.
£28 I have. Take 30 now. Anybody else?
Right, as you can tell, I've been doing some sorting on the side while the auction was running. Auction went absolutely shite, mate. Is what it is. We still have to go there, pick it up. So let's get back on the road. We just arrived at the auction house. I've just been inside quickly and paid for our lots. Altogether we spent £57 here. That is only for a few bits of coins really. I also have to pick up one lot for one of my mates that I bought. That is for you, Andy. So let's go inside and see what we got. Hello mate, you alright?
Yeah, good you.
Not bad, thank you. Just put them in the bag next to it. And then the coins can then go into that black bag.
Where's the other trash? So there are 2 trays.
No, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, have a good weekend. Quick and easy. Let's head back. And we're back. So let's have a look what we sniped. Well, if we sniped anything. Only 3 lots of them. There we go. Lot number 1 is just a bunch of world coins. Got some euros in there. You got some, where is it? We have some ancient cash coins from China. Some other tokens in there. Nothing crazy, but not bad for a £5, because that's what we paid. Then we've got 1 lot of bronze coinage and detector finds and stuff like that. So these should be quite old. So this is a cartwheel penny. I can already see a hammered coin down here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research, see what we got. And we paid £12 for them plus fees. And then this is the last lot. That was the most expensive one. We spent £28, and these are all ancient Roman coins. So these are metal detector finds as well. Some decent ones in there. But again, I need to do some research. I might even clean them up a bit with a toothpick or something, just to make them look a bit better and make it easier to read the coins themselves. But yeah, not bad for £28, especially because, for example, this one is in decent condition. It's chipped off at the bottom, but it ain't bad. Can still see everything. So yeah, not a lot really, but it's what it is. You have some good days, you have some bad days, and obviously we had a load of coins arrive today. I even had a couple packages arrive earlier that I didn't even show you. There was more coins in there. We're stocking up on coins. The coins are slowly taking over the shop, I'm telling you. But yeah, that's already it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it as always, and if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.